Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always fun to be here.
Today we're going to be talking about the Healy 2 app.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, its updated advanced handbook for 2024.
Very cool.
And we've got the video breakdown of the handbook to help guide us through this.
That's helpful.
So, over 200 programs in this thing.
Oh,
It's designed to help you harmonize your bioenergetic field.
your body's energy blueprint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing stuff.
It's fascinating how this little device uses frequencies to tap into that energy field.
I know, and the handbook is really key to understanding what each of those programs do.
Absolute.
And it's laid out in such a user-friendly way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned Healy user or you're brand new.
Right.
They make it easy to navigate.
I love that they have that table right at the beginning so you can check which version of the handbook you have.
Yeah, and you can compare it to the older editions to see what's new.
Oh, that's smart.
They even give you a little background on the inventor of the Healy, Marcus Shimka,
Oh, cool.
which I thought was a nice touch.
Yeah, always interesting to hear those little behind-the-scenes details.
Definitely.
Okay, so the handbook's divided into three main parts.
Mhm.
First, you learn the different ways to actually use the Healy.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. There's a lot of cool tips and tricks in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Then there's a whole section on precautions.
Safety first, right?
Always, always.
They make it very clear how important that is to use the Healy correctly.
Yeah, but they don't just tell you what to do.
Right.
They really empower you to kind of figure out which programs are best for your own needs.
Yeah, it's like having a personalized wellness roadmap.
Exactly.
Love that.
Love that. I will admit, when I first got my Healy, I was a little intimidated.
All those buttons and lights.
I know, and all the information on that screen.
Yes.
But the handbook really walks you through it step by step.
Yeah.
So you actually understand what you're looking at and what it means.
No more tech confusion.
No more tech confusion, which I appreciate.
I too.
And let's be real, sometimes technology just doesn't cooperate.
Ugh, tell me about it.
But they have a whole troubleshooting section that covers all the common problems.
Okay.
Connection issues, Bluetooth acting up.
Oh, that's so helpful.
It's like having tech support built right in.
That is priceless, honestly.
But even beyond just the tech stuff, they have a whole list of do's and don'ts
Oh, right.
to make sure you're using it effectively and responsibly.
Makes sense.
Like a little virtual mentor guiding you through the process.
I like that.
And for anyone who's brand new to Healy, they even have suggestions on where to start.
That's great.
Because it can be kind of overwhelming with so many programs.
Oh, yeah. Where do you even begin?
Exactly. So many choices.
You need a starting point.
But then you get to the fun part.
Okay.
This giant list of, like I said, over 200 programs
Wow.
arranged alphabetically.
Nice and organized.
They didn't just give it a name and a little blurb. There's a detailed description explaining what each program does, how it can help you.
So you can make informed decisions.
Exactly.
That's so important.
And at the top and bottom of each page, they clearly indicate the program group.
Oh, okay.
So you know you're in the right category.
Makes sense.
And you can actually use the Healy Advisor Analyze app to see which programs have a high percentage match for you.
Oh, wow.
And then you can dive deeper into those descriptions in the handbook.
It's like a dynamic duo for personalized wellness.
It is. It really is.
I love it.
And what I think is really cool is they don't just tell you what the programs do.
Right.
They kind of give you a peek behind the curtain,
Oh, interesting.
explaining why certain frequencies are suggested.
Cool.
It's like a mini lesson in the science behind Healy,
I love that. Yeah.
Like, remember that section on the JOPI program?
Maybe. Refresh my memory.
It's one that most people probably haven't even heard of. But the handbook breaks down how it can be surprisingly useful for mention specific benefit or use case from the source.
Wow. Who knew?
I know, right?
That's amazing.
And it just shows how this handbook can help you unlock the full potential of the Healy
Yeah.
and discover some of those hidden gems.
I love that.
And they're always updating it with new programs too.
Oh, that's great.
Like the Cosmic Growth Program. Have you had a chance to check that one out?
I have. It's generating a lot of buzz in the Healy community.
It is, for good reason.
Yeah.
And the handbook does a great job of explaining why it could be beneficial for pretty much anyone.
Yeah, it seems to have this universal relevance,
Yeah.
regardless of your specific concern.
Exactly.
That's powerful.
And speaking of which, the nutrition programs are another section that caught my eye.
Oh, yeah, those are interesting.
They break down each program, outline the benefits, and really help you figure out which one aligns with your personal wellness goals.
It's like a personalized nutrition guide within the handbook.
Exactly.
Super comprehensive.
And remember those meridian charts we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, those were
The
fascinating.
handbook goes into those too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
They
it.
talk about their connection to pain and energy blockages in the body.
It's like they thought of everything to make this a one-stop shop
They really did.
for understanding your energy
Yes.
and how the Healy can help.
Yes, that's a great way to put it.
That connection between meridians and energy flow is so fascinating.
It is. It's kind of mind-blowing.
It is.
And the handbook is a great starting point
Absolutely.
for anyone who wants to learn more.
Yeah, and you can always find videos online that go deeper into how meridians work.
Oh, I love visuals.
Me too.
It helps me grasp things better.
Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words, as they say.
Totally. Now, there's also a section on expert programs.
Okay.
And this is where you can actually download programs from a time waver device into your Healy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the time waver is another piece of tech that uses frequencies for healing and analysis. It's like taking your Healy experience to a whole other level.
Very cool.
Now, speaking of taking things to another level,
Yeah.
there's this brand new section in the handbook that I'm really excited about.
Okay, tell me more.
It tackles specific health challenges and concerns that aren't directly addressed by individual programs.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
They're anticipating all our questions.
I know. It's like they were reading our minds.
Like, what about this? What about that?
Exactly.
It's great that they're addressing that.
And you can tell they're really listening to user feedback
Yeah.
because they even encourage people to email suggestions
Oh, wow.
for additional conditions they'd like to see covered.
That's awesome.
It's like a collaborative effort to create the ultimate Healy resource.
That open dialogue is fantastic.
Oh, I know. It's great.
It keeps the handbook relevant.
Yes.
And it evolves with the needs of its users.
Exactly.
Love that.
Now, towards the end of the handbook, there's information about other available handbooks. Okay. Like ones focusing on resonance and M,
Oh, right.
which are specific aspects of the Healy technology.
It's like a whole library of Healy knowledge.
I know, right?
Just waiting to be explored.
And they even mentioned that they're working on a manifest handbook.
Ooh, manifest.
I know. I can't wait to see what that one's about.
Manifestation and frequencies. That's powerful.
It's a powerful combination.
Definitely.
So if you haven't already grabbed the latest advanced handbook, I highly recommend it.
Absolutely.
Whether you're a seasoned Healy pro or just starting out, this handbook is a game changer.
Couldn't agree more.
And you can order it or any other resources they have by sending an email to hedia@gmail.com.
Seriously, don't miss out on this.
It's an investment in your well-being.
It is.
And understanding the full potential of the Healy 2 app.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a good place to wrap up this part of our deep dive.
Sounds good to me.
But be sure to join us for part 2, where